So we've been running promos about it all week. Last week we took quite the trip to a haunted house.
Oh my gosh, I still cannot believe I was convinced enough to go in there. I mean, this was us. We're gonna play the one that we were in, and I literally was probably having a panic attack.
Jill had a panic attack right before we went in.
I was not into it. Well, I mean, here we go. Here's your first look at GMI takes on Baldwin Asylum.
Every time we get scared, let's talk about our favorite movies.
My first group ready?
Yeah!
Here we go!
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Nope. I don't like this already.
Okay.
Anna's the new person.
No, okay, so. Okay.
What are you doing?
So just knowing Ken's right there is not that bad. How do we
Ken,
go?
so that's a
Where
door,
are we going?
right? That's a door.
Is that an entrance? You can't escape! I'm really closing my eyes. You can't escape!
Look, it's a clock. You can pop out this guy.
You're right. There's someone right there.
We need to go around the person! You guys are not cooperating! Oh, look, she's fucked. We're gonna play!
Oh my god. This is fun.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
What? That's wrong. No, we
Is
have
that
to
actually
call.
the way to go?
Do we have to call?
Joe, go first.
No, I don't want to fuck. No.
Here, maybe. Stand behind.
I didn't even see him. That's funny as hell.
Oh my god, don't look at him. Just don't move. We're going around.
No, he got me.
Not yet.
That was funny.
That was so
You didn't get that on film.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious.
I mean, it was enough to get scared, but having to relive that.
Yeah. Now I keep seeing the creatures in my face.
Oh my god! And the other thing is, we cannot thank Baldwin Asylum enough because they allowed us to come in there and film. And that night was lights out, so we weren't supposed to have any lights, and we had to have our flashlights on so that we could film our great reactions, obviously. So we just really want to thank them. They're out in Rantoul, and that is a really good setup.
Oh yeah, it was a great job. It was like an abandoned warehouse or something.
So
converted it
legit.
into a perfect like haunted house. It was so much fun.
It was awesome. I'm really glad we went. I think that made us all really closer, and also we hurt Zach's arms.
Sorry,
His
Zach.
poor muscles, you know? Insane.
Getting scared out of our minds wasn't the only thing we did while we were at the Baldwin Asylum. Let's take a look at James Boyd's piece where he got the chance to talk to the owner of the haunted house.
Good morning, Alana. I'm here with Mark Dams, the owner of Baldwin Asylum, and we went through his crazy, scary house, and we're going to ask him a few questions. So how'd you get involved with this career? It's not an everyday thing, but for you it is.
No, it's not. I started out as a small kid. I was 10, probably, for movies. Decided I started wanting to do makeup on my friends, and so there's a lot of pictures of my friends all mutilated and messed up through my childhood. And then I went to school to do special effects and makeup, stuff like that. Then I got into animatronics. I did that for 2 years, and then I started working here at Taylor Studios. I've been here 17 years now, building museum exhibits. I started 6 years ago, really wanting to get back into makeup and stuff, and had a little bit of capital, so we started Baldwin Asylum.
Yeah, so how does your monster or a zombie right here in front of me, how does your day job change from doing things for Taylor Studios to switching over to Baldwin Asylum at night?
Okay, well, Taylor Studios, with the museum exhibits, everything is natural history and family friendly, we'll say. And then so this lets out a creative side that I don't get during the day. We get to go crazy in there.
So just looking at the amount of actors and things like that, how much time does it take to put all of the makeup onto them and get them really into this role right here?
He's always in that role. No, we're in the makeup room 3.5 hours before the show every day. 3 to 4 makeup artists going through the entire crew.
And then just looking at other kind of scary houses around the area, are you the only one in this area? And how have you seen the industry kind of grow from 17 years in?
This area hasn't grown that much. Midway of Madness and Champaign are friends of ours. We co-promote and we look out for each other. And the other shows that were in the area have closed up. It's tough to make it in this industry.
So seeing that you are able to keep going with it, how much fun is it to see people like us get scared every single day? Yes, I was very scared by him and others. So again, how fun is it to see us come out sweating, screaming, stuff like that?
That's what it's all about, man. I mean, when I'm in there and I'm trolling the halls and making sure everything's running smoothly and I hear the screams over the walls, I'm grinning ear to ear all night long.
All right, well, it's all we have for Good Morning Illini. Obviously, I was not grinning ear to ear when I went through this, but we're thankful for Mark allowing us to come here and have a good time tonight, or today.
Amazing.
That was so cool. And it was so cool to see the other studio on the other side as well.
Well, and they do a ton of stuff too. Like if you've ever gone to a museum and you've wondered like how they make those replicas and whatnot, I know Mark was telling them about how they have it at Quantico Marine Base. So pretty cool.
Yeah.